Hey guys, what's up? So check this out. In this Ninja Warrior, get prepared to meet your senseis.
Konnichiwa, or hello. Before we begin our training, you need to know the 2 rules of being a ninja. Let me see all of you hold up one finger. The number 1 rule of being a ninja is to be kind. We can be kind by listening. If you can be kind by listening, let me see you click on your listening ears like this. Click, click. Ninjas also show kindness by staying very quiet. Now for rule number 2. Let me see everyone hold up 2 fingers. Rule number 2 is to be safe. Ninjas can be safe by not trying any ninja moves on their friends. We can remember this by saying this: block and chop, and now we stop. I want to see all of you do that after me. Block and chop, and now we stop. You look ready now. The key to becoming an excellent ninja is learning how to stop doing wrong things and start doing what God says is right. We do that by looking in God's book, the Bible. My smart sidekick, Tiny Tiger, wants to share some wise words from the Bible that will help you in your training.
Konnichiwa! I have a tigerific story to tell you that's sure to make you roar. This is King Saul. He was very mad because he did not want David to be king. Because King Saul was so mad, David and his friends ran far away to hide from him. King Saul's army looked everywhere for David and his friends. They could not find David anywhere. David and his friends were hiding in the back of a cave. While Saul and his men were searching for David, they had to stop to go to the bathroom. Saul walked into the cave, not knowing it was the very cave where David was hiding. David's friends really wanted to hurt King Saul, but David chose to have self-control. Instead of hurting the king, like his friends wanted him to do, David cut off a tiny part of Saul's rope. So Saul left the cave and went on his way. Then David went out of the cave and shouted, "King Saul!" When King Saul heard David shouting, he stopped. The king saw David holding a piece of his robe, and he knew that David had been very close to him and had chosen not to hurt him. Because David used self-control and was kind, King Saul stopped trying to hurt David. When we are mad or have a chance to hurt others, we can have self-control and be kind. Jesus wants us to stop doing hurtful things and start having self-control, no matter what others around us are telling us to do. Sensei Sam and I know that this story will help you in your training. Keep up the good work. Sayonara.
That was amazing, right? We're gonna play like a little game here. Well, it's 2 questions that they have to ask you just to make sure that you're getting all the lessons down, right? Check this out. Dope. Let's keep going. Let's dig a little deeper. Let's go.
Konnichiwa. To master the art of becoming a true ninja warrior, one must take off anger and put on self-control. Many times it is easy to become angry and let it get the best of you. In these moments, it is important to heed my advice and follow this wisdom. This valuable lesson does not come from me alone. The art of taking off anger and putting on self-control was modeled by David in 1 Samuel. David had every reason to be angry. He was hiding in a cave as he was being chased and threatened by a man and his soldiers. this was not just any man, but King Saul himself. Saul was very jealous of David and was always looking for ways to kill him. But David made a promise to God that he would never hurt Saul because he was God's chosen king. While the king and his men were chasing David, Saul decided to stop in a cave for well, let's just say when you gotta go, you gotta go. The cave was so dark that he couldn't see that David and his men were hiding in the cave. Right then, David had to make a choice. David put on self-control and realized that he must not do anything to harm King Saul. Instead of being angry and killing him, David snuck up close to Saul without him noticing and cut off a small piece of his robe. Later, David told Saul what had happened. King Saul wept and was grateful when he realized that David had spared his life. Sometimes when we are angry, we might feel like doing things to hurt others. But we can fight this bad habit like a ninja warrior by taking off anger and putting on self-control.
As always, guys, you were amazing as usual. Now remember, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, Wildfyre_FSC, and come back next week for week 2 of Ninja Warrior.